What's up, y'all? My name is Arnold. I hope you're having a lovely and awesome day, and please ignore this gray blanket in the background is like a bunch of dirty clothes and socks that I'm not gonna even explain it. I recently graduated Yale with a degree in theater studies and political science, and a few months later after graduating, I was able to get a full-time job at NBCUniversal. I talk about this whole entire process more broadly in the How I Got My First Post-Grad Job video, which you can click over here. And if you wanna watch a day in my life at NBCU, click over here. This is my journey and process of getting my job at NBCU after graduating Yale. The first thing I did was meet up with my career guidance counselor. If your school has any career counselors, please take advantage of that for sure. He gave me a lot of guidance, reassurance, and he had a lot of experience with other students who wanted to pursue something in a creative field. It allowed me to freak out less, and his first tangible step was to simply apply for things. So in order to do that, I needed to make a resume and a cover letter. So definitely use your college's resources when making these materials. For example, I can use the Yale Resources that I use down below, and this included a lot of the experiences that I did in the past 4 years of college. So feel free to use your own school's resources, Harvard's resources, Yale's resources, but this exercise is a great self-reflective point because it helps you realize, okay, what are the common patterns of activities that I've been doing over the years? What did I like? What did I not like? What are some skills that I have? And this will give you more clarity when applying to future jobs. The next thing I did is I started applying, and I kept track of everything on a huge master spreadsheet. There was definitely a lot of pressure to get a job as someone from a first-generation low-income background who majored in theater and who wanted to do something creative. I understand the pressure because my friends in other industries were able to get their full-time job before they even started their senior year, and here I am applying for things right at April and May when my senior year is about to end. So the obvious tip would be to start early. Don't be like me, but if you are like me, rest assured it's fine. You can take your time because right after college ends, there really isn't a specific timeline that you have to abide by because companies post jobs pretty much year round. So there shouldn't be any intense pressure for you to get something right off the bat. If anything, you should take a few months to rejuvenate, relax, do whatever, travel if you can. Also, because I wanted to pursue something in the entertainment industry, something that my career guidance counselor also mentioned is that these jobs are a bit wonky and they don't usually post things towards the end of the year anyways. Regardless, just make sure you're keeping track of everything on that spreadsheet. So starting around April, May, I consistently apply to jobs, I think over 200 jobs. And it's extremely important to figure out a system that works best for you. You wanna make this into a habit. For example, every single day I would check LinkedIn, Indeed, entertainmentcareers.net for entertainment jobs, Yale's career website, email professors, ask friends, and pretty much do a little bit every single day and you won't regret it. And for this NBCUniversal job, I actually found the job posting on June 8th, 2022 on LinkedIn, and note, I directly applied to this job on the company's website. I honestly didn't think much of it, especially because I was just sending out applications, not hearing back or getting rejected. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Make sure you're actually applying on the actual company's website rather than on LinkedIn. But yeah, the job was called Research and Strategy Coordinator at NBCUniversal. It was a great way to combine both my creativity and analytical skills. But honestly, I didn't think much of it because I thought that I was underqualified. Now, interestingly enough, I get an email on July 23rd, 2022, which is over 1 month later, and it was from NBCU asking me to reapply for the position because they changed their website interface or something. And after I reapplied, almost 2 months later, on September 13th, 2022, I immediately had 2 interviews with both of the bosses for that position. It was just very, very weird because literally from May to September, I was applying for a bunch of other stuff, and all of a sudden I get this email for 2 final round interviews right off the bat for a position that I thought I was underqualified for, something that I randomly found on LinkedIn, and something that I had to reapply to on a whim. And then on September 27, 2022, so around 2 weeks after, I had to give them a minimum of 5 references from other people recommending me for this position. So they would have to advocate for me and talk about my skill set and all those things. And then a day after, I had another interview with another member of the company, and that went well. And then the day after, I finally got the phone call where I got the job offer, and it was a really great time. Something to keep in mind is that during this whole entire process, I actually only got offers from 4 other places out of the over 200 jobs I applied to, and all of those 4 just so happened to hear back from them around the same time. Moral of the story, be patient and resilient, even though that's very cliche advice. Make sure you have a good resume, cover letter, you have a specific system that you're doing where you're consistently applying to things every single day using word of mouth. It's okay, the job that you're meant to have will come to you. And even then, I still consider myself very, very lucky. But that's pretty much it for this video. If you want to know anything else, please let me know. But thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna remove that, I promise.